What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Game Day with Trey. Of course, this is your host, Trey, and today we're going to talk about this NBA playoff round one, game 7 matchup between the Orlando Magic and the Cleveland Cavaliers. All right, so this game will be played at 1 p.m. East Coast time. The line did open up over under at 196. Cleveland minus 3.5. The line has since moved to over under 195.5 and Cleveland minus 3. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this matchup. The last time these two teams did meet, the Orlando Magic did win 103-96 in Game 6. All right, home cooking has proved beneficial for the host as each team has won all 3 contests on its home floor heading into this Game 7 matchup on Sunday afternoon in Cleveland, guys. All right, Orlando held serve on Friday night to set up this Game 7 matchup. Paolo Banchero scored 27 points. Franz Wagner added 26. As the 5th-seeded Magic overcame a 50-point performance by Donovan Mitchell. All right, Banchero said, "I'm excited. It's a do-or-die situation, so we'll have to put it together another special effort." And Jamal Mosley said, "This is the moment that you want to play for. It's why you do it. You do it for these moments." So being on the road, Game 7, the ability to come together to continue to grow in each game, I think that's what this group is looking forward to. Now, it's not going to be easy, nor do we want it to be easy. The harder it is, the better we will be. Now, that's definitely a very valiant speech from Mr. Mosley, man. Especially how they've been playing. But I'm gonna tell you why he's speaking so confidently. All right, but let's go ahead and let's keep going. So JB Bickerstaff, he came out and said he contends that his team will be ready for this winner-take-all game. After all, the Cavaliers have won 8 of their past 9 encounters against the Magic in Cleveland. He says our guys will be ready for the moment. Bickerstaff, our guys have been really good at home. We don't expect that to change. Now, Mitchell scored 18 of his team's points in the fourth quarter, shooting 7 of 13. He made 22 on 36 from the floor, despite playing through a knee injury. Mitchell said, "We did a great job staying together, and we were all locked in. But ultimately, we didn't end up with the victory. So we just had to go home and take care of business." Now, we all know that Donovan Mitchell's been in this position before when he was with the Jazz, okay, multiple times. All right, now, he has been playing kind of underwhelming in this actual series, but that last game, he came and showed out, like I expected him to do because of the fact that he has experience in this situation. All right, now, All-Star center Jared Allen sat out his second consecutive contest due to a rib contusion. And Bickerstaff said that's all about safety, man. Now, when you have an injury to your core, your ability to change directions, get out of the way, move freely, and play in the trenches like he does. So we'll always look out for Jared. Now, at the end of the day, Jared Allen is like a key cog in this, guys. All right, he has been very, very important to why this team either wins or loses. So when you're talking about the injury report for these two teams, you're talking about an Orlando Magic team that's got Gary Harris mentioned that's questionable with the hamstring. Harris is dealing with the right hamstring strain, and it's undetermined if he'll suit up against the Cavs in Game 7. For Cleveland, it's the usual suspects. Dean Wade's out. Ty Jerome's out. Craig Porter Jr., of course, is still out. And Jared Allen is still questionable with the ribs. And it remains if he will battle, if he'll suit up for the battle on Game 7 today, guys. Now, this is where I'm gonna kind of start giving you guys a little bit of the why. All right? Because at the end of the day, there's reasons for both of these teams to be able to come through on this Game 7. All right, neither team has won on the other team's court. It's just been an up and down type series. But at the end of the day, when you look at the last 10 times these two teams have played, they're even 5-5 straight up. It's Orlando has the advantage against the spread 6-4. And it's 5s to over, 5s to under. But when you're talking about its actual playoff series, Orlando is 4-2 against them against the spread, guys. All right, which means Orlando's been playing them very tough, and regardless of the situation. Now, because they played 3 in Cleveland and 3 in Orlando. Yet and still, Orlando is 4-2 against the spread in this series against this team. All right. That's why that's something that you need to pay attention to. The numbers will speak to you. Now, like they said, now on this season, they played each other. They played each other 10 times in the last month. All right, because of the fact that they played each other. You know, I mean, or they ain't been played each other 10 times, guys. But this feels like it. Like they played each other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in almost the last month. You know, so yeah, that's kind of crazy. But that's why these teams are so familiar with each other, guys. All right, and Orlando's last, like I told you, 6 games against them. They're 4-2 against the spread, and Cleveland is 2-4 against the spread. Straight up, we know it's 3-3. In the situation over under, we already know it's 2 to the over, 4 to the under. So this series has really been playing great defense. That's hence why the spread is so close and why that total points is below 200. Like, that's super duper low, but it's super duper low for a reason, you guys. Because in the last 3 games, Orlando Magic have been averaging 106 points per game while giving up 96.3 points per game. All those games are against Cleveland. All right. That means on average that gives them a 9.7 point scoring margin, average scoring margin. That's why, like I told you, Orlando's 4-2 against the spread against this team in the last 6. It clearly shows in the numbers of how they've been playing. Okay, now even when you look at offensive efficiency, though, Cleveland still has most of the leans when it comes to assist to turnover ratio, effective field goal percentage. You know, Cleveland does have the lean in most of those things, but in the last 3 games, Orlando's free throw percentage and three-point percentage is what's made this thing kind of swing in their direction, with Orlando shooting 34.4% and Cleveland shooting 29.3%. Now, can Orlando keep shooting like that? I don't, man. In my eyes, I don't think Orlando shoots the ball like that from 3. I think they really severely struggle shoot the ball from 3. They just don't have that guy yet to be able to hit that. Now, defense's efficiency, everything leans and points towards Orlando in the last 3. Whether you're talking about total rebounds, blocks per game, opposing blocks per game, everything, steals. But the problem Orlando faces is when you're talking about turnovers in the last 3. Orlando's 15.3 turnovers a game, whereas Cleveland's only giving up 13.3 turnovers a game. And Orlando's turning the ball over on 14.2% of their plays, whereas Cleveland's turning over only 12.9%, man. That's very important. But Cleveland's been doing a lot of fouling. All right, Cleveland's been fouling 22.7 times a game. They've been fouling the Magic, and that's definitely something that can swing the pendulum in the Orlando Magic's favor. All right. So at the end of the day, okay, the Orlando Magic have lost each of their last 6 Sunday games. The Magic have won 6 of their 7 previous day games against the Cavs. The Cavs have failed to cover the spread in 7 of their last 8 day games against the Southeastern Division opponents. And the Magic have covered the spread in each of their last 4 playoff games against the Cavs. Now, the Cavs, as a home team, has won each of the Magic's last 12 games. So 12 times they done played the Magic in Cleveland, they win. Okay, the Magic have lost each of their last 7 road games. All right, the home team has covered the spread in 11 of the Magic's last 12 games, and the Magic have failed to cover the spread in 6 of their last 7 Eastern Conference first round games as underdogs. All right. Also, some things you need to know is each of the Magic's last 12 Sunday games have gone under the total point line, and 7 of the Cavs' last 8 playoff home games have gone under the total points line. And that's why I'm definitely liking the under. I'm probably going to get a couple points on it, but I'm definitely going to rock with that under. I trust what the books are telling me, and I trust what my eyes have been showing me. This game is going to be a very hard-fought game. Yeah, it's going to be a 90s type basketball game, and I think the refs are going to let them play. And if they let them play, then this could really come down to the wire. Also, I'm not going to lie, I'm probably going to go ahead and get there, or I'm leaning to get there with the Magic with a couple points. Probably going to buy a couple points. I don't know if the 3 is enough. That's one possession. If they were more to like 4 to 5 points, 5 points, something like that, they had 3.5, 5 points, somewhere in there. Then I think I could get there, and I think I probably will. I don't have any problem paying for the juice, as you guys have already seen when you look over on the side. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But when I'm paying for it, it's going to be worth the squeeze every time. You know what I mean? Now, also, you guys, another thing that I could see in here, you definitely want to pay attention to Jared Allen and if he's going to be in this game. Because if Jared Allen's going to be in this game, that bodes even better for the under. Okay, because last time these two teams did match up, it was more of a higher upper pace game. Hence why the last time that these two teams matched up on the court in Orlando the other night, the game went under the 200.5, but it just barely went under because it was at 199. Okay, all right. So like you really, it's better in this type of series to get you some points. Okay, this game did go over last time. It was in Cleveland. All right, it was 104 to 103. Hence why I said I could see Orlando with some points, man. Definitely could see getting Orlando with the points on there. I'll probably get there before I get to that under. Even though I definitely trust that, but I would buy some points on that because this is a game 7, guys. I might even shoot out there since it's a plus 135 for the Magic on just doing a single game parlay Magic winner. Team total over, team total over like what, the 95.5 for the Magic, and then or Magic with points, then team total over, then like double for somebody out there, or maybe look at Franz, which is points assist, or PRA. I don't know. There's plenty of different ways to look at this game, but I'll post them in the comments for you guys. Those are my leans. Like I said, I'm definitely leaning towards the Magic, and I'm definitely leaning towards the under if you bought a couple points. But I'm probably going to get there with the Magic over their team total 95.5. Now that's something I could definitely play, and Magic with some points. All right. Well, I hope this helps y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.